Всем привет, всем здравствуйте. Today we're gonna learn cases in Russian languages. So Russian language has 6 cases: nominative, genitive, accusative, dative, instrumental, and prepositional. So what do we have to know before starting learning them? First thing, when learning a case, we have to learn the questions. Because it will help us in the future when we will be constructing sentences. Here, okay, so we're gonna start with nominative case. Nominative case is a direct case and it's independent. In the sentence, it's usually a subject of the sentence, and there are some things that we have to learn about it. So nouns in Russian language, they are divided into genders: masculine, feminine, and neuter. Masculine, if you have already learned personal pronouns, we know we have я, I, ты, you, он, he, она, she, оно, it. And we also have мы, we, вы, you plural, or you formal, and они, they. So we use these three to mark the gender of a noun. So when we have a word like brat, when we are at school as children, our teachers would usually ask, брат, это он или она, или оно? And we would say, брат, это он. Or сестра, сестра это она. So how do we really recognize them? How do we know the gender of a noun? If we take a look at these words here, брат, город, карандаш, they end in consonants. So masculine ends in consonant, актер, but then it also ends in short e, like музей. Музей. Это он. Музей – это он. Музей is he. Museum is he in Russian. It also can end in soft sign, but let it leave now for a while. And take a look at она. Она, as you can see, ends in a, and usually words end in a and ya are feminine. Like проблема. Проблема – это она. Problem is she. Семья, family is she. Это она. Неделя – это она. But as you can see, here we also have this soft sign. So sometimes words ending in soft sign can be masculine or feminine. But how to tell? Actually, we just have to memorize some of the endings. For example, like an ending like ar, it is a masculine. We will take a look at it later. For now, let's take a look at оно that ends in o, оно, it. So the word that ends in o or ye is neuter. So вино, wine. Вино это оно, вино это оно. Море это оно, море это оно. Хорошо. Questions of nominative case are кто, who, and что, what. Кто, что. So we would usually ask, что это? Что это? Это книга, это книга. Книга ends in a, so это она. Книга это она. Хорошо. There are some words that end in я, but we should look at the ending мя. So words that end in мя, like имя, name, время, time, they are neuter. Имя, время, племя, бремя, and so on. They are all neuter. Also, some words like такси are also. Такси is neuter. Такси is neuter here. Такси and whiskey, the alcohol, алкоголь. Whiskey, такси, это оно, это оно. What exceptions do we have also? Words like мужчина, man, papa, dad, дедушка, grandfather, дядя, and in a or ya. But they are exceptions. We should remember that they are masculine. They will be changed as a feminine, but all other things like adjectives and pronouns, they will have masculine adjectives, masculine pronouns. Also, we have to remember about names in Russian, like short names. Ivan's short name, short version is Vanya. It ends in ya, but it's male name. Коля also in ya. It's from Nikolai. Pyotr, Petya. Petya is short version. It's also on. And coffee. Actually, I think in last 5 years or 5 years ago, they decided that coffee can be either he or it. But as I was taught at school when I was a child, they were always telling us that coffee, even though it ends in ye, it is he. Это он. Кофе это он. Хорошо. Now, let's take a look at some words that end in soft sign. So, as I told you, ar, ending ar, is a masculine ending. Секретарь, слесарь, аптекарь. They are all masculine. They are all on. Also, тель, преподаватель, телохранитель. It's on. Преподаватель, телохранитель. Она and endings are ost, абстрактность, приватность, or любовь, овь, морковь, ать, кровать, тетрадь, or знь, жизнь, казнь, and so on. They are feminine. Also, we have to add here that soft sign after ж, ч, ш are also feminine, like ночь, дочь. They have soft sign at the end. You cannot really tell by its pronunciation, but if you see, you look at the word, it has soft sign, then we know it's she, это она. Now, what do we also have to know? We have to learn about possessive pronouns. So it will be мой if it's masculine. Let's talk about телефон. Телефон is on. So when we're saying it's my phone, I would say мой телефон. Choosing possessive pronoun would depend on the object we're talking about, not the subject, not the possessor, not the one who possessed, but the object. If I'm talking about книга это она, so I would say моя книга. Мой телефон, but моя книга. Or письмо, letter, письмо это оно, моё письмо. Хорошо. Now, ты becomes твой телефон, твоя книга, твое письмо. Мы, we, our, наш телефон, наша книга, наше письмо. Вы, your, you, your, ваш телефон, ваша книга, ваше письмо. Now, what about his, her, or their? So, when we want to say it's their phone, it's their book, it's their letter, we would use only one form. Их, their. Их телефон, их письмо, их книга. Now, about his or her. So this would depend on the person who possesses. Да? on the subject. So if we're talking about a man who has a phone, we would say его телефон. But if it's a woman who possesses the phone, we would say ее телефон. Ее книга, его книга. Ее письмо, его письмо. Хорошо. Next. Now let's talk about the plural. Plural in Russian is easier. So we use они, they, они, ends in e. So the endings for plural is и or и. И, 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 и. What we have to be careful? What do we have to be careful about here? So usually we add и, магазин, магазины, телефон, телефоны, машина, машины. But whenever we have a soft sign like отель, отели, тетрадь, тетради, we add и. And also when word ends in к, га, ха, ч, ш, ж, щ, we also add и. Like парк, парки, врач, врачи. Or in feminine, it ends in ga or ka. Книга becomes книги. Девушка, девушки. Now about neuter. Neuter has ending of a and ya. Слово becomes слова because o and a wide vowels. O, a. Слово, слова. But е, it's not that wide. So море, е changed to я. Море, моря. Море, моря. There are some exceptions. We're gonna talk about them now. Words like друг. Друг. Други is not correct. Друзья. The correct one is друзья. Друг, друзья. Friend, friends. Человек. Люди. Человек, one person, one man. Люди, people. Человек, люди. Ребенок, child. Дети, children. Ребенок, дети. Ребенок, дети. Some words, even though they are masculine and end in m, de, v, they have ending of a. Дом, house becomes дома. Город, города. Остров, острова. Лес, леса. Поезд, поезда. Паспорт, паспорта. Учитель, учителя. Профессор, профессора. Мастер, мастера. Доктор, доктора. Повар, повара. Now дерево. Дерево becomes деревья. Tree becomes trees, деревья. Стул, chair, стулья, стулья, or брат, братья. Now we have some words that are always plural. It's деньги, money, родители. No, actually, родители can be singular when it's just one parent. Родитель, родители. Часы, часы. When we're talking about watch that we wear, часы. Очки, glasses. Брюки, pants. Джинсы, jeans, джинсы. Always plural. We have to remember some family titles that change differently. For example, брат, братья. Отец, disappears, it becomes отцы. Сын, сыновья. Авья, сыновья. Брат, братья. Муж, мужья. Мать, матери. Дочь, дочери. Сестра, сестры. Жена, жены. So this was about nouns in nominative case, and the next video will be about adjectives in nominative case. See you later, bye-bye. Всем пока, до свидания.